Thank you, Program Director. It's always intimidating to speak after such a powerful speaker. You ask yourself what I'm going to say. But I'm inspired to have heard a provocation. Provocations most of the times challenges your mind to think beyond your limits. Thank you very much, previous speaker. My name is Ngobeni Sibusiso. I'm from a company called Supported Employment Enterprise. It's a company which deals with the manufacturing industry. This entity has been established. Okay, it's fine. I'll work this way. It has been established in 1943 after the Second World War for people with disability to be able to have a shelter or a place to work after they came back from the Second World War. Because most of them, they come back with a disability one way or the other. So the previous government felt it's important that they create some skills for them through the manufacturing industry. So in 1943, that company was established. It was formerly known as Sheltered Employment Factory. It moved to service products, and now the correct name is called Supported Employment Enterprise. That's a bit of a background of our company. The products we manufacture, since I stated that we're from a manufacturing company, we manufacture wood, textile, and steel. Most of you, you've got desks that you used in class. You don't understand where those desks manufactured and those chairs are manufactured in schools. They're manufactured by people with disability and through Supported Employment Enterprise. Those chairs, if I can tell you, since I work there, I'm transformed mentally because we usually take people with disability for granted. As I was there, I saw most of them and I'm like, wow, here are entrepreneurs, here are inventors. So we need to be mindful of such. So our government inherited the company as it is to continue with that particular systematic approach to produce those chairs, table. We realize the market is changing right now. We can't still always produce chairs. We invented into furniture. So your office furniture, any form of office furniture that you want, we're able to manufacture and produce. I was happy the previous speaker mentioned issues of us having a collaboration. In this regard, if, like the Americans, what they do, their government buys furniture from itself. So even you guys, small businesses, can able to invest in that particular entity, Supported Employment Enterprise, buy your furnitures or your manufacturing. You can be able to assist in creation of jobs in that particular regard. One can say, when was this company was not known or is not properly known? It's known. We're trying by all means, hence we engage with the SMMEs to be part of them to advocate. We're existing in 12 provinces across the country. Out of the 9 provinces, we've got 12 factories. Here in KZN, we've got 1 in Jacobs and in Pietermaritzburg. And in Gauteng, we've got 3, which is in Rand, in Silverton, and in Springfield. So all those factories produce different kind of furniture that I spoke about. For example, you go to hospital, you find those linens and those sheets. You must understand who produce them. Most of them are produced from our factories. Then how do you then come to contact with us. You can place an order, and then we'll be able to give you a quotation on the products that you want, and then we'll be able to send it to the factory for production until it's out. Government, currently we're dealing with our primary target will be Department of Labor. Since it's our mother body, they buy furniture directly from us. We're currently busy with the Western Cape provincial government to do their hospital clothes. We're currently having one of the contracts in Eastern Cape to produce those chairs. We're currently employing 1,100 people. Our target is 3,000 people with disability, excluding the administration part, but people strictly with disability. It's a small number, ladies and gentlemen, considering that we've got about 4.3 million people with disability in the country. So it's a sector which requires hand-to-hand teamwork. If you guys buy from us or we get those kind of contracts, we're able to create more jobs for those people. The factories are there, the machines are there. All we need is businesses, and we need collaboration in this regard. And I hope those who are in power and those who can be able to use this opportunity. Upholstering. Most of you have got your old couches in your home. Just bring it to the supported employment enterprise. We refurbish your couch. It looks nice. In that regard, you have created a job for someone with disabilities. Our current stakeholders right now, since we don't have wars, is special schools. Our ZNKZN, we visit some special schools, and it's touching because they're not mentally gifted like me and you. They depend on the handiwork that they do. But what is the exit plan for them? There's no concrete exit plan. We become their hope. I don't like race, but you can see that from our brothers, whites, very few whites you find in the street who are disabled. Because most of them, back then, they were created that kind of a place. It's an opportunity for us as well to migrate and support one another. So these kind of initiatives provokes my heart, as the previous speaker said, to say, let us create more jobs for those people. As I said, we've got 12 factories. In all those factories, I remember I was speaking to one of my production managers. I'm like, how many people can you employ? He's like, as long as you guys in business development can bring sales, and we can be able to employ more people and eradicate poverty, especially to people with disabilities. So ladies and gentlemen, in that regard, it's a challenge to me that small business, let's support one another. Let's be able to play a socio-economic aspect in a regard that people with disabilities are able to get jobs. I spoke of your couches. There are chairs that you don't want. Bring it there. That will be able to afford us to create a training center, because we employ them, we train them, and we also want them to get a skill in the manufacturing, to get the plank from start to an end. So in that regard, ladies and gentlemen, it's of essence that we be able to know about supported employment enterprise. We are outside there with some of the furnitures that we have produced, from chairs, tables. You can able to look at them and have a feel. We can able to take you through the catalogs and the contacts on how to be engaged. We're looking forward to get more calls. We're looking forward to work with you guys, especially with the SMME, because you guys are inventors. Since we are in the manufacturing place, you can be able to assist either by skills, either by innovation, either by sales. So in that particular regard, I would like to say, Program Director, I'm prepared to take questions. I think I minimize my time so that I can have questions about our entity to say, probably most of the questions will come out when you engage me. As he said, he doesn't like to preach. I also don't like to preach. Some of the question comes when you're able to engage the public. I think I still have my time that is given unto me. So over to you.